What's going on, Crow fam? Welcome. I'm not by myself on this one. And I've been wanting to have a chat and let as many and as great quality people from the Crow fam join for a conversation. As you know, there's been ups and downs, but much higher ups, right? When it comes to meme coins, when it comes to burns, when it comes to price, when it comes to excitement. And lately, if you're on X, that's kind of where I believe there's more conversations, right, on a day-to-day basis on spaces. But as someone who's been holding CRO, yes, this token for years now, if CRO is not high enough in price, there's just a lack of excitement overall. Our chain, our crypto exchange, our community, we have so much to give, I believe. So by the end of this chat, these conversations, we'll see if we have more to come. Let's discuss everything. And if you want to see more, smash the like button, guys. Consider subscribing to the channel. I'm going to let my guests introduce themselves, and I will start a conversation when it comes to everything. So far, Chronos, that's it. We have JB first and FFTB. What's going on, JB?
Hey, hello, Oscar. Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing today?
Doing good. JB, tell
Hi,
us just
JB.
quickly about yourself and what you represent in Chronos.
I represent BT Chronos, the token, so Bitcoin Crow. For everybody who's unfamiliar with myself, you see me in the socials. You see me on your regulating your pages as well, Oscar. You see me on YouTube. I represent the end buyer, I would say, if I was to put myself in a position, to be honest. I'll be that person at the end who buys the token. We're a Docs team. We're all built on Chronos ecosystem. We build every day. We've got a good, solid community, a loyal community, should I say. And yeah, we're just enjoying the ride while we build for everybody.
Thank you, JB. FFTV, your turn.
Hi, I'm Crypto Breakout. I'm representing FFTB, of course. And yeah, nice to be here. Thanks for the invitation. And let's see what happened. What happens.
Love it, man. So, guys, Chronos Chain, it's one of those now CKEVM chains. You're right. We have 3 layers, 0, 1, and 2. Lately, if you go to Chronos on X, you will see all kinds of updates as far as CKEVM and the exchange that invested quite a bit of money, right, for Chronos Chain, crypto.com. They've been sharing the CEO about updates, and you can take a look on X too. But in this live or in these conversations, I want to discuss now. First topic at hand: meme coins, Chronos meme coins. Well, I can speak on a while about Chronos meme coins, right? And which ones I hold, which ones I'm very bullish, or which ones are maybe potential, right, to go higher. But at its core, meme coins had excitement and add a reason to take a look at a chain, right, guys? Maybe the reason why we create meme coins lately is because to get something interesting in crypto. On top of that, if you're early enough in a project, chances are you're gonna make some decent profits if there's hype around it. It's the classic go to Vegas, pump and dump. The early ones make the money, the later ones receive the exit liquidity. And if the project is strong enough, it will continue going higher. Meme coins, by definitions, go to 0. But if not, then there's something special. Now, Crypto Breakout, I'll pass it to you. What do you think about Chronos meme coins right now? And where do you see it going by the end of this year?
Yeah, I mean, of course, no financial advice, but like we saw 6 or 8 months ago, Chronos was pumping from $6 to $18, and that's just a 3x. And you saw what happened with the meme coins, and imagine the bull run starts for the altcoins. You can imagine what will happen on the meme coin sector.
definitely we had our pumps. It was good. JB, your take now when it comes to Chronos meme coins.
Cronos meme coins.
What's your thoughts on it right now as we stand, and where do you see them going by the end of this year?
Well, I'm hoping that everybody comes back on board. I mean, that brilliant meme season we have just not too long ago, that was awesome. Everybody was pumping. Everybody made money. I know people made money off our project, and if you didn't, well, there's always round two. um, I think the more I think people do need to start returning back to Chronos and it's back to crypto in general as well. I think we will see a second round or second phase, as you want to, whatever you want to call it. I can see it pumping. There's a few projects that have gone bye bye, and we're all still here. All the relevant ones that are solid are still here. Do you know what I mean? You can see, FTTB, you got ourselves, Chronos, you got Core, you still got Mary, still hanging in there. You got a few more that I failed to mention, but everybody knows who they are by now. I think we just give it a little bit more time, and we'll see a resurgence. I think people need to start looking more so towards Chronos meme coins as well. I think Chronos, I think they need to do a bit more in terms of getting us out there, getting us more visible, more viable, helping us, helping all the projects concerned, the ones that are still here, the ones that are still loyal. I mean, every day we're grafting hard and we're trying to push something. Yes, we are meme tokens, but yes, for the ones that have remained, they've added a purpose to it, a little bit of utility to it. So I think it's you're in that sweet spot, should I say, where it's not just your average pump and dump meme token. It's not going to be today it's $1 million, tomorrow it's 1 cent. It's not one of those not those type of projects that you got on Chronos. But yeah, I think the more the people are also made aware of this, the better. And everybody that's listening to this, we're all the bona fide projects here. So stop investing in shit tokens that literally make you cry at the end of the day.
Well, thank you, JB. I want to listen to the heart of the community, right, on what we're thinking, and I've been seeing it for the longest. Right now, this is there's massive competition. Many of us were still holding tokens that are mega down because people took profits. That's the way it is. When it comes to meme coins, there's the listing process that helps, and that was literally one of the reasons everything went through the roof. But there's other chains that don't have the support of crypto.com, and they go well past $300 million, $200 million, $100 million. Like, it's insane. And those chains are in the top 5 by TVL, like Solana, like Tron, right? That there's massive support from the leaders. There's massive excitement, hype support, because the way I see it is we have building support and we have excitement support dedicated for the projects, but building support for the whole ecosystem. I think that's where Chronos lies. It's trying to be very careful on what they say. CDC 100% and Chronos, yes, it does follow that. So to kind of put everything in a more concise way, Chronos chain as of right now, it is a great chain for anything 0 to 50 million, 0 to 30 million. And it's excellent for from 0 to 10 million. But lately we're seeing that we are in the 0 to 100 or 200,000, 0 to 500,000. So that is the level we manage right now actively, and that is kind of like our bread and butter. There are some millions like Crow with Knife, Mystery on Crow, Ryoshi with Knife, and other ones that are community, right? Because here we know that there's some that were added through VVS Finance as kind of like VC funded. You invested at the very beginning, and then they launched, and then some of them got listed, and then kind of like they got special treatment, right? Cool. Who were the ones behind? Who were the people behind those? Believe me, I have no clue. People may know that, but prop, dip, day moon, and other ones, just like what? But I feel that that was a response made by crypto.com because they own VVS, right? And then they're like, well, the Crow Farm needs something to get excited. Let's just do this instead of supporting the real community projects like Crow with Knife, Mystery, Ryoshi. You have Robin, Croc, and other ones that were created from the community. And I always see people talking about it. That's kind of like what hurt the most because there were some great tokens at a time making so much money to people, volume through the roof, partnerships left and right, and they didn't get that listing betting where there's millions of people using CDC app that would have loved purchase that token on CDC, but they're not going to go to DeFi, right? Lately, we see that crypto.com listen to Chronos, and now you can do staking on the DeFi. There's some options. Kind of late, kind of late, because that would have been much better 5 6 months ago. Amazing. Like you recognize the need and you service, and then you let people say, like, first and foremost, you gotta let the Crow Fam being loved, because that love is gonna share. You don't have to chill it. People will notice. People will notice that, okay, this works, man, and they will come. That's what's happening with Solana, with Tron, and other ones. The love, the passion, the risk. Solana, every single day there's a rug pull. Tron, maybe every week or so. But Solana, there's every single day a rug pull. People get used to that. People get it right, people get it wrong. You may have one rug pull, 5 great ones, 10 great ones, 3 rug pulls. Even if you do all the research, you really don't know who's on the other side of the screen. So you have to be mature enough to say, well, that was a bad play, move on. I'll pass it to you guys. Crypto Breakout. What do you think about this?
I fully agree to your opinion regarding the crypto.com listings for meme coins which came out of nowhere. In my opinion, I don't want to blame any other communities, of course not. But it was very strange because there were many great projects made by the communities, and they didn't get listed, and or maybe a special treatment or whatever, a little bit support from the Chronos chain or the leadership would be nice to see. It would motivate more projects to come to the Chronos chain if they decide to support us all. And yeah, would be nice. Maybe they're waiting for the right moment, but I think this moment is now. it would be very a good moment at the moment, yeah. And yeah, we will see, but we won't stop working. We love the Chronos chain, and that's why we are here.
That's the reason why I'm also still here, right? As a content creator, YouTuber, and a holder of a lot of Crow, because I believe that crypto.com is a massive player, will be, despite what anybody says, and Chronos Chain has a place to come back. Guys, 2 years ago, and let's put it a year and a half ago, Chronos Chain was in the top 10, close to the top 10. Right now, we are 30. I mean, why we couldn't hold that rank? Let's just be realistic here. There's some other places that people are getting more excited. Like they look at Chronos and they're like, They don't even think about it. I mean, it has to do with developers. It has to do with options. It has to do with Ethereum. It has to do that people just say Ethereum, not pass. I don't want to do anything with Ethereum. True. If you had your own, right? But Chronos, we have that EVM section, right? Okay. Pass it to you, JB. What do you think about all of these that we're talking right now?
I agree. I agree with what you're saying, Oscar. Crypto Breakout. I think now is the time for Chronos and Chronos Chain or Crypto.com, whoever it is, whoever you want to call it, step in and step up the game. We're all genuine projects. We're all ducks. I mean, you know how we was made. We all got together for BT Chronos from your while we was regulating your pages in Telegram, or our team did. But we're all ducks. We're all out there. We're all in the socials. We're spreading, what we're about. We're sharing. We're trying to prop each other up. I think now is the time where we need them to say, you know what, stop putting money into your little lucrative deals where you pump your own tokens up and stuff. Now actually look at the genuine projects that are actually building and are here for the community and are here for the Chronos chain. You know, you'll be, we will surprise everybody, but because we're not getting that and we're not being pushed to forefront, we're being left by the wayside, I feel. So we're overlooked at most of times. Whereas like the previous ones that were mentioned, that was in the interest of crypto.com and whoever else was in cahoots with them at the higher echelons. They pushed them projects and look where they were, and look now some of them where they've ended. They pretty much come back flat on their face. It's like, no, that's not what we want. The reason why Solana and all these other chains work is, like you said, you hit that critical note. Community, it's community driven. It's there. So why can't we have that? And we can have that because we have a solid community. But then if we got the actual platform backing us, that's a win-win. And especially when you know what the devs are about, what the projects are about. Everything's out there. Everybody's transparent. It's a no-brainer to me. I know where I'd go. I'd rather go to that project where I
But
know more information.
I'll tell you something, JV. Look,
Mm.
one thing that I don't like to do is just kind of like pamper ourselves that we are awesome, awesome, awesome.
Oh yeah.
Because if we are awesome, 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 then why we don't see people here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, Chronos is awesome, everything's awesome. But reality, like I said, competition is key, man. I've seen this chain from the start almost. I believed, and I still don't see profits on VVS. I still don't see profits on Tectonic. I still don't see profits on many. Right? What happened? People left.
True.
Projects
Yeah.
left. They're like, gone. No, this is not what I wanted, or expensive, or if the rewards crypto.com, because what crypto.com does directly affects Chronos chain the way that it is, the good, the bad. Sadly, in crypto, the bad sticks most. Sadly, you're always gonna have bad projects, bad apples, mistakes, and problems. You just have to come back from that, obviously, right? CZ had it, Chris had it, we all had it. Like every single one of us, we had something in crypto. Just how we come back to that. But even Solana, I mean, Solana was issues, right? What was it? Shutdowns. Like
Yeah.
it's crazy, right? How Solana, after 3 shutdowns or so, it's still in the top 5. Like it's amazing, right? Because people still want to be in Solana. Tron with Justin Sun, there's some kind of like controversies as far as it's that a scam or so. Good, right? In my opinion, but in my non-financial opinion, right? But it's still a super top. Then we have ETHEREUM, right? I mean, I think Chronos Chain and Crypto.com, none of us, no influencer, I'm not just a member of a community, nobody, like no project, no nothing at this point from the evidence that I think I see can resurrect Chronos Chain. We just can't. There's just I just don't see any clear path to victory as of right now until we hit that altcoin season and there's just an amazing opportunity for everybody to make money. That's the only place. Because if we continue like this, let's say, guys, if we continue like this, can we come back? We continue like this at this level of the market with this sentiment in the market. The answer to me is like it may be just down in that ranking. But because nothing that we are actually actively doing right now is bringing that excitement for Chronos Chain. For crypto.com volume, we see it. Like I've seen the post and there's so much to do, right? I mean, clearly there's value and people use it, and crypto.com exchange, I mean, that's a different conversation, right? Crypto.com exchange is wow. But for the DeFi sector, for the Web3, I think we're struggling. But I like to hear you guys as builders, right, with your own projects. And I know Mary, I know Ryoshi with Knife, I know, Vicious Bay, Push, and, some of the awesome, builders. And they're still
Yep.
doing the best they can. Just not enough. Now, guys, I'll pass it to you. When will it be enough? Is the bull market the answer, or am I missing something here? Like, what's needed right now? Crypto breakout.
Good question. Like I said, the support of the leadership, that would help the most, but I assume we won't see that happen. But I had my first call with crypto.com entity. I can't say exactly which one, but 2 days ago. And they were very friendly. It was a very nice call with them. And yeah, so they hear us, but yeah, it's difficult to say. They have their own rules, so they are not allowed to do anything what everyone wants, I would say. So, but they see us, and for our project, we have some good news in the future. But I would like to see it for the whole CRONOS chain, that we get more excitement to the CRONOS chain. You see, many projects of the CRONOS chain, like Core or Mouse and the Pasta, they moved to other chains, and we want that other projects from other chains want a bridge to CRONOS. That's what we want to see, and that's not happening at the moment, and we definitely need that.
The only one that did it successfully is Moon, right? WolfSwap. Like, that was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Early 2024. I remember 'cause they reach out and they're like, "Oh, we're coming from, I believe, Polygon," and they're like, "Oh yes, I mean, we're bringing so much goodness." I'm like, "Let's
Yeah.
go, bring it!" Right? So I immediately was like, "Yeah, I think these are great guys." But yeah, to your point, you said something. They're tied. They want to, they hear us, but they can't do anything. And I agree,
Exactly. Yeah.
because CDC, it's the premier place for security, for laws, for compliance. I don't think they want to risk it for us, for the meme coin, that they look at us and they're like, that's our Web3. Good. Keep using everything that we have built. Do that. Earn APY. Do that. Enjoy. Good. Stay there. Good. We get bored. It's like, I just don't want to earn a token that is dropping in price. I'm not making any money. I don't want to go and buy an NFT that nobody wants to buy back, or there's really no organic community, or just feels bland. On the exchange side, great job, but here I believe the CKEVM, it was a big deal for us, and the Crow fam is loving it. I agree. There's quests and missions and all of that. I agree, it's beautiful. But why are we the only ones talking about it? So, JB, I'll pass it to you.
Yeah, I agree. We got the ZK. I mean, it's launched, it went well, but it's not been. We've got a few projects from what I've seen on there now, but it's not had that impact that we all wanted, that we all hoped it would. I think give it a bit more time, give it while it gathers a bit more momentum. It being so new, maybe that would change, and hopefully it does. But if going by what Breakout just said, if the hands are tied, then there's surely got to be some way of saying, "Hey guys, do this, do that, meet this criteria." Then our hands are untied. We don't know the answers to those questions, because we don't know the questions that they're going to ask us, because they don't talk to us. I think if crypto.com and all these, the platform, they engaged with us and told us what we can do to find that path, where they can engage with us fully and be compliant, then fair enough. We're here, we're ready, we're able, we're working.
And just to what you're saying, sorry for cutting you off, just kind of like adding this. I agree that don't list everybody. Like don't give that premier spot for anything, let's say under 5 mil, 10 million market cap. Like it makes sense. Like let's make it fair. Like if you reach a certain market cap and you complete this quest, these missions, and you have maybe an NFT collection on CDC, like I mean, exactly to what you're saying. Like, and the only one that comes to mind is like Mary, like Mystery on Crow has a loaded main city partnership. There's the NFT collections, reach 30 million market cap. I'm not chilling here, Mary. I'm just saying the
Yeah, I
facts.
hear you.
Like I'm not chilling. I'm just saying the facts. Like we had that in that premiere place back in April, and you just see people take profits, take profits. It's called selling too, but it's reality is taking profits, taking profits, taking profits. Obviously, the price dropped a lot because some of the founders, some of the I'm not saying David did, but some of the early people sold tons. And you, if you didn't, just kept holding the bag and then you're down a lot. It happens too because you just love the project so much that you're like, why would I sell it? Because there's so much potential, but because we didn't see that help from CDC, now we're cooked until hopefully that bull market comes back, which
Yeah.
we believe, which it will come back. Don't get me wrong, but we believe it's gonna help us too.
Yes,
Um,
I agree on that, Oscar. I mean, and I'm sure, obviously, all our projects being on the Chronos chain, connected to Chronos token, when that token starts pumping, it's going to be a knock-on effect for us. If you've done it smartly, and I reckon most of our projects here have done it. And once that happens, I think what I would say to all these projects now is, when your project's doing well, capitalize on that. If those people's hands are tied that could help us, then we're gonna have to help ourselves. Take our little bit of profits. Let's not beat around the bush and reinvest it back into the fucking project,
it's
because
your
no one
money.
else
Do
is
whatever you want, right? It's your money.
exactly.
Nobody
Exactly. I
is
mean,
gonna judge anybody.
yeah, and
I
Yes,
I want to
absolutely.
say this.
Yeah.
I got cooked because I believed expectations that were totally not the reality.
hmm,
I saw that, oh, it's listed. Are you joking? It makes total sense that the people who came from a 2 million Golden Crow, David,
hmm.
having a validator, if I'm not mistaken, or something like that, and having a great relationship. Nah, guys, that project is gonna get so well received. Makes sense. It just wasn't the case. We have Ryoshi with knife at 10 million. Ibisius Bay, are you kidding me? And then these two guys, I talked to them in Singapore, and they went to the VIP party. They talked to Eric face to face. And when I asked David or Nathan, how was the party? Like, how was it? Right? He's like, oh, great. They, I mean, and the videos they're live for you guys to watch. But they're like, oh, thank you so much for what you're doing in Web3. Like, keep going. Stuff. I'm like, okay. I'm sure they know there's a token, right? But like you say, crypto breakout, like they're putting, which is okay. I don't blame them. It's just like I hate in a way that our chain is not known by a lot of crazy DJs in other chains because of those missed opportunities. I've said it.
Hmm,
Yeah.
hmm. I think we've all
Probably
been
makes
cooked.
sense because
Even I allow myself to get cooked. So on our
like
project, that
like
was
BT
for the best.
Chronos, FFTV, and other many ones, you guys haven't even broken like 5 mil, 2 mil, 3 mil market cap, right? Like that'll be awesome, but you really haven't done it, guys. What is 5 million market cap?
Hmm.
What is 5 million market cap?
To be honest, we broke them 5 million market
Oh,
cap.
my bad. I'm sorry, because it's been a while, bro. Okay, let's
Yeah,
say
yeah.
10 million. 10
We
million.
have this
All
year.
right. So it's because I've seen the price so low that it's been forever. But
Yes.
you know what I'm talking here. Like the idea is, what is 5? What is 10 million, guys? Literally, go to
There's so
Ethereum,
much
go to
potential.
Solana, go to
Yeah.
Tron, go to Base.
Mm. True.
People see 5 million, 10 million. They're like, oh, it's starting. And on Chronos, it's like sell.
Yeah, I think there is that mentality. Let's just sell straight away. Oh, it's gone up by a penny. Let's sell it for 2 pennies. It's like, come on, guys, for God's sake, let the project grow.
Crypto breakout.
I mean, we saw that Call got listed and broke the 100 million. I think 110 million. Yeah, it's everything is possible. Just a little bit support from the leadership, or yeah, that's all. At least one listing would, for one project like Mary or others, would help the Chronos chain a lot, and yeah, hopefully it will happen.
Alrighty, fam. That's half an hour. I'll call it here. But why are we talking like this, or why are we making this video? Because everybody in this call and many who will probably watch it later, we know what we've been through, and we're just kind of like telling so people are heard, because there's people who don't have a platform, who don't get any recognition, who are holding these tokens because I mentioned them, because other people have mentioned them, because we believe that our platforms, our communities are so top of the line that deserve to be kind of like more out there, but we just, so that's the way I feel, right? I'm bullish, I'm holding, I will sell when I want, I will buy more when I want. And I think that with this bull market, it's gonna be one of those Hail Mary moves for CRO, which I see it on my crypto ticker. It's 8 cents. 8 cents. Not much we can do when CRO, the token, is that down, but I guess it's a great deal, right? So that's the way to see it. JB, last words, and then crypto breakout.
Yeah, thank you for having us today, Oscar. Appreciate it as always. I said to everybody that's on the Chrono chain, and that's not on the Chrono chain, but wants to come on board, come and check out the projects, FTTB, BT Chronos. You know, we're out here. Come and join the socials. Do your due diligence. Ask us questions. We're transparent. We're always building. I mean, we are forever tokens. We've had the FUD from the start. People said we weren't going to last long, but we're still here while others have died practically. Chronos will hit those all-time highs and beyond. It's just a matter of time. And to the leaderships that are listening, you know who you are. Step up your game. You know, we got solid projects out here. Let's not get left behind in the dust. Not that we're going to allow that to happen, but we can piss all over all these other chains. The other thing is, shout out to all everybody that's listening, the BT Chronos fam, to my friend Jen, Ken. Get well soon, Mom. Love you. Take care, guys.
Thank you. And yes, if Justin Sun is always chilling from memes, can we have somebody here doing the same? And also, they want this in a billion. Oh, there you go. Sorry. They want this in a billion plus wallets. We have major league sport sponsorships, billions watched during the World Cup. Can we have a break? FFTV crypto breakout.
Yeah. All what we can do from our side is we don't stop working. We support every Chronos meme coin out there which want to collaborate with us. We organize the VIP listings with custom banners for our Asset Watch product. And if you hear me, you can reach out to us via Discord or Telegram. Feel free to do so. And we won't stop working. Stay out there, stay strong out there, guys. Bro fam, we will do that.
want to thank JV and Crypto Breaker for joining, and for everybody who couldn't make it. Thank you so much for still being here. And well, guys, let's go. Profile like and subscribe. Let everybody know if you can. If not, totally fine. We love you. We won't stop. There's so many reasons why to be bullish on Chronos and crypto.com. I'm just trying to accelerate a little bit more. Why not? Have fun, guys. Peace.